All right. Let's see here. Excuse me. I need to share the stream. Why is that playing? Stop. I don't know what's happening right now. Hmm. Sorry, I've got some technical difficulties here I'm trying to work out. Like that. Why is that? Check 1, 2. 1, 2. It was working right before I started the stream. I don't know what's the problem now. But if I'm honest, I'm beginning to question how much I want this. There we go. All right. I need to share it to one more thing. Share to Facebook. Yay. All right. So, if you guys have watched my channel in the past, my YouTube channel at least, you've seen me do an unboxing of this Aputure MC Light. And Aputure actually sent me 2 of these to begin with, and then I loved them so much that I ended up buying a third. And I think this is actually the third that I purchased, yeah, because this one still got the plastic wrap on it. So, this is the one I purchased on my own. And a couple of weeks ago, I noticed that the on button was no longer turning on off button was no longer turning on or off the light. Well, the light was on. I had plugged it in, and it was just staying on. I couldn't get it to turn off, and I was like, "Oh, great!" So I contacted Aputure support, And they were like, yeah, send us a video, send us a proof of purchase. Oh, excuse me. And we'll send out a new light. And they sent it out really fast. I think it got here in like 4 days. So at first I was just going to keep this light and use it for like a backup light that I could just always have plugged in and on, like part of this setup somehow, maybe back there. But it just completely stopped entirely. So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing this light, and then I'm maybe going to try to take apart this light. So let's get into it. And then I'll show you guys how to operate this light on the app, which is why I've got it pulled up there. Ka-chunk. Oh, jeez. I hit my thing. I didn't mean to hit my thing back there. Let's turn down the hobo light, though. There we go. Just want that nice little rim. Let's fix some of our other lights here. This is the fun of going live. You get to like play around with things while you're live. Adjust the lights. Switch to the left light. I want to make this look real good for you guys. Yep. Okay, so up here in the corner, you can't really see it because it's still a little too bright. It says Sidus Link works with Sidus Link, and that's Aputure's app, which is this one. MC, any color, anytime. The Aputure MC is a full spectrum mini LED light for video professionals. With complete control of the color spectrum in the palm of your hand, the MC allows you to unleash your creativity while staying light and portable. They are super light and portable. Anywhere I go, I toss one of these lights in the bag and take it with me because these are just so light and portable and so fantastic. I love them so much. So much. Here we go. Now I look a little more normal. Okay. And then MC gives filmmakers the freedom to create by utilizing Bluetooth 5.0 and SIG mesh technology. You can control the MC from your smartphone or tablet. Wireless charging and USB Type-C, any color, anytime. And then they've got their little codey thing that you scan and it takes you there, QR code. I always forget the name of those things. Does anybody else forget the name of those things? It has a CR index of 96 plus. HSI control, which just means you can control the colors. SIG mesh tech, meaning they connect from one to each other to make the signal better. USB-C power delivery, fantastic. I love USB-C power. If things don't come with USB power lately in this world, it just makes me upset. Wireless charging, which is also very fantastic. And then the first thing over here was 6500K to 3200K CCT control. And that's your color balance. Alright, right off the top, here is the new light. And I'm going to leave the plastic wrap on it again. I don't think that's what caused it to fail before. That'd be really dumb if it was. And it comes with this nice little carrying case, which I do kind of use sometimes. Like, depending on how stuffed my bag is, I'll carabiner them on the side or on the straps and then it's not taking up bag space, especially if I'm going to take inside of these little bags, have the diffusion, softbox, whatever you want to call this thing. And then it comes with some nice little sticky Velcro 3M tape, a new USB-C charging plug. Does it come with a... Oh, it comes with two things of Velcro. I don't know if it comes with the brick, though. Why do we not include the brick anymore, people? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to put this stuff back in this back pocket, because that's how I like to keep it. And then this goes in the front pocket, so I don't lose it. And it gets chucked up over there. But for now, I'm just going to put it aside. And anything else in this box? There's just like some silica beads in the bottom, and then the instructions, which I don't need. I'm going to walk you through, guys, all of this process. So we'll put that away. I'll put this away. So long. And let's turn it on. So right off the bat, on the side here, let me scroll in. Ooh. On the side here, we have the power buttons. USB-C charging, and our our scroll slash button. So if you push the button, it goes to different things. So 5200 Kelvin, how bright it is. And then if you push and hold the button, it goes to the other options. So scroll down to go that way. Scroll up to go that way. So HSI, we've got the hue color now, and it'll go through all the colors of the rainbow. Then if you push the button again, then it goes to saturation. You can turn up or down your saturation. And you can push it again, and you can turn up and down your intensity. The volume of the light, if you will. So push and hold it one more time. Take us back to that sort of menu, on-screen menu, FX, cop cars, fire, sorry, seizure warning. Some of these are a little funky, a little terrible in your eyes. So I guess that's as far as it goes that direction, and then we'll go the other direction. Pulsing, party. Party's just gonna cycle through all the different colors. Lightning, that's kind of cool. TV, I've used this a couple of times. Faulty bulb, fireworks, paparazzi, and that's it. Push and hold the button again. Now we can go to CFX. I don't really remember what that is. Oh, that's like saved FX. I don't ever use that. And then Bluetooth. We're going to go into the Bluetooth, and it is... Yeah, we'll go ahead and reset it. It's loading. So then I'll come over here to the app. And push the top button here. Oh, I should make it stop doing that terrible flashing. Stop. Turn it back on. Push and hold. HSI. There we go. Now it's a terrible green. So new fixtures. Bluetooth reset. I already did that. I guess I have to do it again. Nope, there it is. Okay, so then you just click here, setup, and it's gonna upload or download or connect or whatever it is it's doing. It's setting it up. Okay. All right, now we've got the new light down there. So first off the bat, I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna push this button over here, the ... and I'm going to name it. Oh, what should we name it? Rename the new guy. Alright, the new guy has been renamed. You can also, in this, go to fan mode. I didn't know it had a fan mode. I don't think it does have fans, does it? Hold on. I'm going to put it right up next to the mic, and then we'll push fan mode and see what happens. Okay, no, there is no fan. I didn't think there was. Alright. So, what else is in that menu, you say? Oh, well, too bad. Go back to fixtures. What else is in that menu? Firmware update. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't know how long that'll take. But then if you just click on the one you want to mess with, it goes into a menu similar to the one that's on board, but obviously easier. So we can do gels. I don't know why you'd want to do gels. I would just mess with the white balance, honestly. Intensity. You can move through all your different Kelvins. And then it's got buttons to make it a little easier to jump around to what you would want. 5600 is daylight, or is it 65? I always get the two of those confused. I don't know. Comment down below if you're watching in the chat or if you're watching this later, which it is. GM. This is going to be green magenta fix. I've never messed with that, and honestly, that's like a new theme that people have started putting in their apps, I've noticed. Oh, this is different. I don't know what this does. GM. Green, I know it stands for green and magenta, but like, what is this like little, oh, okay, so it is changing. Depending on where I put my finger on that square there. So it's messing with intensity and the color white balance. Huh. Okay. Source type, you can do different kind of source types. Horizon daylight, day white, tungsten, studio lamps, studio CP light. What does that one say? HMI 5600. Okay, so that's, I mean, there's a ton of options. You can also do something like this where like I could capture what that light is putting out and it's gonna mimic it. So let's do that again. Let's capture that blue over there. Match it. Oh, it didn't do it. Because it's in white balance. So let's go to color. And let's try to do that over here. Source match. Yep. Match it. For some reason it's still, why? Color. Source match. Oh, when I push source match, I guess the source matching is only for Kelvin. Or only for white balances. That's kind of silly. I wish there was like a way to source match my colors around me. That'd be really nice. Just take the picture of it. What's going on, Aputure? Why is this not a thing? Picker. Oh, maybe this is the thing. Yep, that is the thing. Never mind, Aputure. I am sorry for my words. So source match is only for white balance, apparently, and picker is for other colors other than white. So I could like throw in my hobo light gel here, and let's do a, oh, no. Let's do, pick that. It says it is 204 degrees. And now those two lights are matching. Now maybe it would be wiser to do it once it's on the lamp. It's not as pure. It's better to do it when it's off the lamp. Okay, so let's go back to just the regular color wheel and let's mess around with that. So we've got all our different colors here. As I move my finger around the wheel, it changes the colors obviously, and this is like intensity of the colors, or white levels of the colors if you will, and then intensity of the color itself, the light I guess. I can turn it off from here, that's really nice too. We already did the picker. What is the system? Okay, that's more white balance stuff. This is a whole lot of options for doing like your own sort of effect. Picker effects. Oh, so you can record some other effects and then I guess your aperture light will match it. That's really cool. Music effects. I've never messed around with some of these. I don't know why. I just have never gotten this far into the system. Okay. So, and then obviously we've got our effects button. The thing about this though is you have to pick it and then push play. You can't just like select it. It doesn't work like that. So let's go, sorry, let's go to fire. I should have said another seizure warning. I'm trying to be better about that because I have a sister-in-law that has seizures, and whenever she watches my stuff, sometimes it's triggering for her, which is unfortunate. So yeah, you have to press the play button to do any changes. And that's it, guys. That's it for the app. There's all sorts of other things you can do. You can create different scenes. You can set up multiple lights. Like say if I have like this light tuned how I want and the other aperture lights in my room tuned how I want, I can have them on a scene, and then if I ever want to go back to it, it just like click the scene and it goes to it, you know. You can also control multiple things at once with the what is this button? Whatever that, I guess that's like the sig mesh button. And then you can control the different intensities, which is also really cool. What else? What else? What else? And the palettes. Ooh, that's fun. So this is kind of looking like Hue's app now, where you can change the different lights. Ooh, that's different. That's not what I was thinking at all. This is like a color palette, and it says palette, obviously. Huh. I'm not entirely sure how all of this works. This kind of stuff, guys, you gotta just go in and like experiment for yourself and figure it out. I'm not gonna try to deep dive that far into the app. I think I've already dived far enough for today. Alrighty then. Well, so yeah, Aputure, fantastic. I love their stuff. It's a little bit more on the pricey end, and it's starting to be a little more pricey as they become more and more popular. But they make really good stuff, and I feel like it's totally worth it. And obviously, their customer service is fantastic since I got that light sent to me as a replacement for free. They, I mean, they didn't really have any questions other than like, or they wanted to see a proof of purchase, and they wanted to see a proof of whatever's wrong with it. So I just sent them a little video, and after just a tiny bit of back and forth, they sent me the new light, and it's not unheard of, but like that's really good customer service, and I love it. So good on you, Aputure, for doing that. Now, let's see about maybe taking this sucker apart. I don't know. What would be the best way of doing this? Hold on. I needed to zoom out so that I could give myself a little bit more arm working space here. And then we don't need the phone screen anymore, so I'm going to turn that off. Alright, so let's start out by removing any obvious stickers, because sometimes things are hidden underneath stickers. Obviously, there's nothing hidden underneath that one since it's a clear one, but, well, and then this other one's like a serial number sticker, and I can feel that there's nothing underneath that, so I'm just going to try to, like, pop open this shell without scratching it up too much. Oof, my fingernail got stuck. Alright, let's try it like this maybe. That's like scuffing it, so we don't want to do that. I think it is just going to be a matter of like slowly prying apart this shell. So if you look, there's this line that goes all the way around it on all sides, and that's obviously like a clamshell design. So, I don't know if I have the right tools for this. Hold on. Oh, guitar pick maybe? They sell like these little plastic sort of kits that are similar to this. They come with like little plasticky. This guitar pick is not strong enough, but they're similar to like guitar picks, or like they've got like a little thingamabob on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Say no more. Say no more. This makes me nervous because this is crazy sharp. All right. We don't want to cut. We want to pry. I don't think I have one. Hold on. Let me check in my drawers back here. I said yes. 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 The answer's yes. Yeah. What? I don't know what to tell you, dude. You done with your chores? Yeah, bud? You're wondering what? Yes. Good. broken that I'm trying to take apart. So I can maybe try to fix it. Go finish your chore and then you can go lay down or something, bud. So this is the difficult kind of thing where you have to like have multiple wedges and kind of wedge it all around at the same time. So I apologize if not all of this is going to be on the camera screen. Basically, I'm just going to be working my way around the edges, and it's really hard to do out in front of me like this so that you guys can see. What are these, you ask? These are old library file inserts. They even say Remington Rand Library Bureau Division made in the USA. Stamped on them, and then they've all got different numbers. I don't know why I have all these. I thought they were cool, I guess. It's in there good. It's just I can't get the rest of this to like pop. Darn it. Oh, my knuckles are like freezing up from the effort. I'm gonna pop out my knuckles. Alright. fan is right here blowing on me. It feels freaking fantastic. I love it. All right. And if I'm honest, I'm beginning to question how much I really want this. Ugh. Sorry about all the sound effects, but this is really hard. Come on. Scuffing the crap out of it. I don't know, I can't say if I recommend this. Can't say that I do recommend this. I don't know what the right phrasing is, but this is ridiculously hard. And I'm obviously not doing it the correct way. I don't have the right tools to do it the correct way. Should have thought about that. I did think about that, but I thought I would just wing it. This is what happens when you just wing it, people. 2 days later. Ah. So I'm having to do this thing where I wedge in the card and get it in there pretty good. Pop the clam a little bit open. And then I'm trying to get my screwdriver, which allows a little bit more torque, in beside it or into the crack or whatever, and then slide the screwdriver along the crack to open it. But it's very, very difficult. I wonder if maybe there's like a way to get these magnets out first, and then there's like maybe some screws there. This is like way too difficult. I don't know. I might have to look. I might have to look up and see somebody else's video of how they, if anybody else has done this. I don't want to like destroy it because the idea is to try to maybe repair it, but ah, my gosh. It's easier, guys, to not even bother with repairing it and just reach out to Aputure and they'll send you a new one. Oh, wait. Is this the old one? Did I start tearing apart the new one? No, I'm just kidding. You guys were worried for a second there. No, this is definitely the old one. I think. I mean, it's already replaced, so I guess it doesn't matter if I destroy it. Come on. I will say this. They are well constructed. Enough so that it's like becoming impossible for me to take it apart. I dented that like air hole there. You see that? The vent. Maybe I put it in a vise. Try to pop it open. Ooh. Maybe I've been going about this all wrong. Maybe this front plastic piece comes off. That definitely popped a lot easier. There's screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's beat up for sure, but it's still good. Well, it's not good because it doesn't currently work, but... Alright, that's apparently how you do it, folks. You pry off that front plastic part. That came up really easy. Oh my gosh. And these are like smaller Phillips head screws. Alright, those came out super easy. So I used a Phillips head CRVPH1. So easy. Why didn't I try that earlier? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the LED comes off, and then there's a short wire. Let's see, what side is that on? On the bottom side. So the side with, you can see here, that's the spot for the tripod mount. So very carefully pull the board away. And you can see here it came disconnected from this part on the chip. Hold on. So we want to put our screws aside. And then we have some additional screws. 1, 2, 3. And there's probably one underneath this battery. Alright, so trying to get it to focus on that. It doesn't seem to want to focus. Okay. So I'm just using the same screwdriver head, Phillips head, whatever that was I said it was. Something like TRV1 or something along those lines. Applying a moderate amount of pressure because you don't want to strip these kind of screws. If you strip a screw that's on a board like this, you're just screwed. You're screwed if you strip the screw. Alright, you gotta be really careful with these types of batteries because they are known to explode. Batteries in general. If you puncture them, they could possibly explode. That's my knowledge of it, at least. So I'm looking for something that I can kind of wedge underneath it and pry it up that isn't sharp. Okay, there's a couple of smaller screws on the screen here. And then there's one on the turn wheel. I'm assuming I need to take that out. Pull the wheel off. Come on. I don't know. I'm trying. So, this part of the board is obviously going to be very fragile because it doesn't go all the way across. It leaves space for that battery. So to lift this board out while making this wheel come out of this hole and the switch and the charge port. Looks like the charge port actually isn't fully in that hole. So I think I need to just kind of slowly work my way across the side here. And we'll switch back to, I don't know, my knife, I guess. Just kind of work my way across the side here and just pry this up very gently. Because then I'm going to try to pry it up this way and then go that way with the whole board. Oops. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on, don't break. Don't break. Is there like a screw or something I'm missing? Why isn't this popping out as easily as I would like? Come on. Is it the switch? I think it might be the switch. There goes the turn wheel. Switch came out. Stuck on one little clip over there. Oh, okay. And then on the inside there is the wireless charger. So, and it's stuck down. Okay. There we go. Something was kind of sharp in there. I don't know what that was. Maybe this thing? This thing here? Okay. So it is out. So we have our wireless charger here. And so I'm going to look at the switch first to see if maybe there's like a faulty connection on the board. It all looks good to me. The switch does, at least. So now I'm going to look at each one of these like little capacitors on the board, or whatever those are called, and I'm going to see if if there's any missing that have like broken off or busted or something. And then two, if there's like a disconnect somewhere on the board. So everything looks good to me. There's some strange connections on this battery though. So this battery here has like its own little board, and I'm sure that like controls the voltage or something, but in through like here, it looks like there's some like soldering that is like connecting two things. I don't know if that would cause that problem, but that's the only like visible things on this that I can see. Oh, I didn't check the back. Those all look good to me. I'm no expert, but these all look good to me. So, I'm going to take off this yellow, kind of like protectant thing here. Okay, it's in like a different language, but we can see it's a 4.2 volt. And that's the only bit of this I understand on it. 3.7 volt, 9.62 watt hours, 2600 milliamp hours, and then it says 4.2 volt. Alright. So now I'm just going to try to remove that yellow. Yeah. So it does look like two of the four on each one of these, whatever those are like soldered together, but it looks like maybe they're supposed to be soldered together because I can't imagine like that my light got that hot that it melted. Because that's the only way that would have gone bad over time, is if like my light got too hot and it like melted somehow those two parts together. So maybe it's just an issue with like the battery. I'm gonna try. Okay, so this is like the antenna, I think. So I'm gonna try to cut it out of there without destroying it. Or pull it out, I guess. That'll work too. Okay. I'm going to try to just like assemble this together outside of its case and see what happens. Okay. And then I need a USB-C to plug it in. USB-C is plugged in. My computer gave a power surge warning. So the screen isn't doing anything, which I don't know. I think maybe it's a battery issue. I could maybe try to just figure out a replacement battery for this and order it online and see if that solves the problem. But then I have to like remove the board that's on it. So I'm going to cut this away from the board. There we go. And then I'm going to try to slowly pull this away. Oh, so those are like that board is like directly wired into the battery. So I don't want to mess with that anymore. Okay, so I think the solution is going to be to like probably clip these wires here. The red, the white, the black. And just see if I can get a replacement battery on the internet. On the internet. Throw that away. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clip. I want to tighten this up, that's falling out. Alright, I want to clip this wire as close to the battery as I can. There we go. 1. Two, 3. There we go. Okay. So, I think the way to test this is going to be to take one of my USB cables and cut it open and get the white, red, and black out. Connect it to this and see if I can just bypass the battery to make the LED turn on. But I think that's as far as I'm going to go for today. This has been an hour-long stream of me unboxing this light and taking it apart. So, things we learned. You got to pull this out first. Then there's 4 screws. Then there's 3 screws. Then there's 1, 2 screws, 3 screws, and then yeah, the battery. We learned all sorts of things. What they all mean, we're not entirely sure yet, but we've learned them. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna get off, and I might come right back on with a Fortnite stream. I need to go inside and check on my kiddos first, because this has been an hour-long stream so far. Oh, thanks for watching. Seriously, if you're still here till the end, you are a true hero. And I love you. And good night. Part 2 coming at some point. Good night.